Thank you very much, staff of the Cultural Division. We now have the sixth form Cicero singers to lead us in prayer in song. Thank you very much, Cicero Singers. You may be seated. Her Excellency, Acting President of the Commonwealth of Dominica, Mrs. Josette Matthew. Honorable Dr. Irvin McIntyre, Minister for Finance, Economic Development, Climate Resilience, and Social Security, and Acting Prime Minister. Honorable Joseph Isaac, Speaker of the House of Assembly. Mrs. Melissa Skerrit, Parliamentary Representative for the Roseau Central Constituency. Honorable Greta Roberts, Minister for Culture, Youth, Sports, and Community Development. Other members of Parliament. Senator Honorable Oscar George, Minister of State in the Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports, and Community Development. Ms. Karine Prevost, Secretary to the Cabinet. Members of the Diplomatic Corps. Mrs. Letitia Lestrade-White, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry for Culture, Youth, Sports, and Community Development. And other permanent secretaries. Ms. Rosalind Paul, National Cultural Council Chairperson and Consultant in the Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports, and Community Development on Cultural Enterprises. Heads of Development, Department. Her Worship, Ms. Rhoda St. John, Acting Mayor of Roseau. Corporate partners, contestants of the Miss and Madam Wob Dwiyet pageants, staff of the Cultural Division, staff of the Ministry of Culture, members of the National Cultural Council, invited guests, the media, performers, viewers, listeners, members of the Independence Committee. Good afternoon and welcome to the official opening ceremony for Independence 2025. Thank you. This year we celebrate under the theme 47 Years of Progress and Purpose. Pretty self-explanatory. We continue to evolve, we continue to be patriotic, and all in the name of love of country. We improve on our shortcomings and the fruits are evident in who we are today. The independence season is here once more, the time of year that our culture takes center stage and is presented to the world. Last year at this very ceremony, I was pitching an idea and selling a concept about a parade to commemorate the opening of independence. This year, it is no pie in the sky. You have seen it come to reality. And the goal this year is to improve upon what we were able to accomplish last time around. We got a lot of feedback, and this year we're pushing an inclusion agenda. We are asking the public to wear a touch of Madras and be part of something big. This is your opportunity to be creative with the cultural wear, tomorrow and every other Hard Creole Friday during the Independence season. However, on June Creole and Independence Day, we are promoting the use of the national wear. Now, what could we possibly do to add to the spectacle that you witnessed last time around? Hear me out. Before the World Creole Music Festival became one of the major attractions for the Independence season, the military parade was actually the highlight. Some of you may not know that. So we decided to add the Cadet Corps, who will be joining us with their band and a marching platoon. We plan to feature dance. And I know the first reaction is, how are they going to feature our cultural dances in a parade, right? I see the heads shaking. Come, we will show you. Ballet, Jingping dances, as well as creative dance will feature at this year's parade. Now, we could have stopped there with the improvements, but nah, go big or go home. So there's more. Cuisine is a big part of the Independence season, possibly just as big as the entertainment and the traditional arts. So guess what? We have a float to represent Wato, an event held during the Independence season. So expect live cooking and much more on the road during the parade. Market Day with a Difference is also a staple event during the Independence season. So why not put that in the parade as well? Dexia and the local government department are combining their efforts to present floats representing this event. So market stalls, produce, livestock, yes, livestock. There are traditions that we regard as carnival traditions. We at the division see them as Dominican traditions. So I'm happy to announce that Lapo Cabwit, Stilt Walkers, and Steel Pan will feature in tomorrow's parade. And of course, they will dress the part, just like I'm asking the public to do as well. Add all of this to everything that you saw last year, and I can safely say bigger and better. If this doesn't get you excited about attending tomorrow, then I don't know what will. Maybe the Buyo section and the Destination Dominica float, but you'll hear about that. So as we take over the streets of Roseau, it's only fitting that we hear from the parliamentary representative for Roseau. I now call on the Honorable Melissa Popon Skerrit to address us.
Her Excellency, the Acting President of the Commonwealth of Dominica, Mistress Josette Matthew, Honorable Dr. Irvin McIntyre, Minister of Finance, Economic Development, Climate Resilience, Honorable Joseph Isaac, Speaker of the House of Assembly, Honorable Greta Roberts, the Minister of Culture, other members of Parliament, Senator Oscar George, Ms. Karen Prevost, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Mistress Letitia Wyke, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Culture, other Permanent Secretaries, Mr. Olson Matthew, Chief Cultural Officer, Ms. Rosalind Paul, Heads of Departments, Her Worship, Ms. Rhoda St. John, the Acting Mayor of Roseau, other corporate partners, contestants, Miss and Madam Wob Dwiyet, staff of the Cultural Division, invited guests, my friend here, Dr. Fitz Steckler-Lewis, visiting from St. Lucia. Welcome and good afternoon to everyone listening here today. As the parliamentary representative for Roseau Central, it fills me with pride and joy to welcome each and every one of you to the official opening of our independence celebrations right here in our capital city of Roseau. It's okay, you can clap. This year marks 47 years of progress and purpose. And so often we hear that the road to progress is long and is filled with ups and downs. However, we are reminded of the need for having a purpose greater than ourselves. As a nation, we must profess God as our supreme master, our source, and we profess that après bode c'est la terre, which stands out as the central theme that defines our country and Dominica. And for years, we have toiled the sweat and the tears of our people who have helped to shape us as stewards of this great nation, Dominica. And we will forever be grateful for their services. But under this year's theme, 47 years of purpose, progress, we are not only looking back at how far we have come, but we are celebrating the spirit, the resilience, the pride that carry us forward. Independence is living proof of who we are and what we stand for as a people. And this year, I want to commend the Minister of Culture and her team because, as you heard so far, we are going to be celebrating in grand style this year. This season, from the calendar of events I saw, is so exciting, and from what I heard earlier, it's even taking it another notch up. So I invite all of you to partake this year. Our calendar is filled of cultural events. It is long and rich and vibrant. From cultural shows to pageants, to village festivals and heritage days, every corner of Dominica in this festival season is going to be alive with rhythm, color, and culture. And then, you know, we climax in true Dominican style with our world-renowned World Creole Music Festival. And then we have another climax on Independence Day. And speaking of festival, the best festival, as I've been hearing around the Caribbean, which is right here in the nature island of Dominica. Not being biased because I have visited the other festivals as well. Sorry, my friend from St. Lucia. But this year, if you've never been, this is the year to go. If you've seen the lineup, it's wonderful. as the young people say, it's deadly this year. There's something for everyone. Some of the most popular artists will be here, right here at our stadium, making Dominica the place to be in October. But our celebration isn't just on the stage or in the shows. It's in how we wear, we live, and show, and how we speak of our culture. So I am calling on each and every one of you here throughout the season. Make it your mission to wear something cultural. We have Creole Fridays, which is every Friday in October. Add that touch of Madras to your outfit or your workwear. On Chapeau Pie Day, decorate a hat and wear it proudly. And on Creole Day and Independence Day, let's show the world our patriotism and our culture. Speak Creole, eat our Creole cuisine, wear our traditional outfits, your cultural flair, your Madras fabric, your tête cassée, your tête mawayam, your fula, your Wob Dwiyet, your jupe, so many other names. My lady, I cannot remember now. Patois words, so you know I'm not too strong there. But I implore you to get involved in the culture, even the men. Wear your sash, your Madras shirts, your jackets, your vests. Take your selfies, do your pictures, put it on your status. And let us flood social media with the pride of our nation. You know, there's some of us, we love to post, some of us love to trend. We even have some local influencers who have followers or likes in the millions. I'm calling on you. Use your platform. And imagine if we all joined in. Let's make this independence season extra special. Let's make Dominica trend again. Just as Booyah music has taken the world by storm, so too can our culture leave its stamp on the world. Didn't you see our beautiful president, Her Excellency Sylvanie Burton, addressing the United Nations just days ago, dressed in her full Wob Dwiyet? She was stunning. Her words even more powerful. Her call for peace across the Caribbean was moving, and her presence was unforgettable in our traditional wear. And she was even singled out and featured on the international platforms, including Al Jazeera, where her message and her image in that Wob Dwiyet made waves around the world. Her traditional wear was as impactful as her speech, both symbols of strength, pride, and our Dominican identity. So I ask you, let's keep the momentum going. Let us continue to trend our traditional wear and showcase our culture, because when we do, the world takes notice. And of course, as you've heard, I want to invite you to Roseau again tomorrow for a parade right here in the city. Come and witness our culture, our arts, our music, even our livestock. Like he said, our traditions taking over the streets in a true display of Dominica's pride and unity. We encourage also all our business owners, our entrepreneurs, our vendors, and service providers to provide services to our guests, our invited guests, our diasporans, all the foreigners who will be flooding our land with the highest quality as a reflection of the progress we have made individually and collectively, and to ensure that your participation here will be filled with awe and wonder of this gem so rich and rare. As a parliamentary representative for the Roseau Central constituency, I extend a heartfelt welcome to all our visitors and our citizens who shall celebrate with us during this festive season. We look forward to your presence in our midst as you venture into the city of Roseau. Come enjoy our hospitality and enjoy the breathtaking experience of our cultural heritage with none other to compare. Let us wear our culture, live our pride, and showcase Dominica to the world. Happy Independence. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I now call on Honorable Greta Roberts, Minister for Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development. Make her feel welcome, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let me recognize, of course, should I stay far away or come closer? Her Excellency, the President of the Commonwealth of Dominica, Acting President, Mrs. Josette Matthew, Honorable Dr. Irvin McIntyre, Minister for Finance, Economic Development, Climate Resilience and Social Security, and Acting Prime Minister, Honorable Joseph Isaac, Speaker of the House of Assembly, Mrs. Melissa Skerrit, Parliamentary Representative for the Roseau Central Constituency, other members of Cabinet and Parliament, Senator the Honorable Oscar George, Minister of State in the Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development, Ms. Karen Prevost, Secretary to the Cabinet, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Mrs. Letitia Lestrade-Wyke, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development, other permanent secretaries, Mr. Ursa Matthew, Chief Cultural Officer. I have to give him that special Chief Cultural Officer because before I was saying acting, now I can say chief and say proudly. Ms. Rosalind Paul, consultant in the Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development, and the chairperson of the National Cultural Council, heads of department, Her Worship, Ms. Rhoda John, Acting Mayor of Roseau, invited guests, contestants of the Miss and Madam Wob Dwiyet, staff of the Cultural Division, staff of the Ministry of Culture, members of the National Cultural Council, performers, viewers, the media. Whoosh, a blessed afternoon to you all. It is my distinct honor and privilege as Minister for Culture to welcome all of you to the official opening of our 47th anniversary of independence. We are here as one people, under one flag, to usher in a season of reflection, thanksgiving, and national pride. 47 years ago, in 1978, the people of Dominica claimed their rightful place among the family of nations. We chose independence then as a declaration of dignity, resilience, and self-determination. Year after year, as we celebrate this milestone, we recommit ourselves to the original vision of our leaders of a strong, united, and prosperous Dominica. This year's independence theme, 47 years of progress and purpose, reminds us that the journey of nation building is ongoing. It calls us to reflect on where we have come from, to celebrate how far we have reached, and to renew our pledge to carry this country forward with courage, creativity, and compassion. Undoubtedly, for these 47 years, Dominica has indeed walked a path of progress and purpose. Each decade has brought with it new challenges and new opportunities. We have invested in our communities, strengthened our democracy, and built institutions that safeguard our independence and identity. Our roads, schools, hospitals, and housing developments stand as symbols of how far we have come. Today, major projects are taking shape across the island: the international airport, the marina, the cable car project. But, brothers and sisters, I think even more important than the progress we have made in infrastructure is the undaunted spirit of our people, which remains the strongest measure of our progress. Again, cast your minds back to the challenges we have faced since 1978, particularly the devastation caused by natural disasters. And you will see Dominica and Dominicans have risen time and time again with courage, resilience, and an unshakable faith in our future. Each trial has tested us, but it has also strengthened our determination to rebuild, to grow, and to chart our own path forward as a proud and independent nation. Our theme, therefore, reminds us that development is not just about the structures we see, but about the values we uphold. I am speaking of justice, unity, dignity, compassion, and solidarity. These are the values that bind us as a people and guide our journey forward. As we celebrate this milestone, let us recommit ourselves to an even higher purpose, building a Dominica that is a more resilient, more inclusive, and more dynamic than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, our independence activities are also a celebration of our culture, the rich heritage that defines and sets us apart as a people. Through our Creole language, our traditional dances, our music, our food, and our stories, we express who we are as a people. Culture is the thread that weaves us together. From Kashaku to Capuchin, Marigot to Salisbury, and from the Kalinago territory to Roseau, we are one people, bound by the rhythms, values, and spirit of Dominica. This season allows us to showcase the very best of ourselves. Over the next month, you will see the talent of our artists and artisans, the creativity of our designers, and the rhythm of our musicians. It is time again for us to embrace our identity with pride and to share it with the world. I want us to always remember that we are a small island, but our spirit is mighty. Our strength can be found in the farmer, the fisher, the teacher, the nurse, the public officer, the young student, and every other Dominican who contributes daily to the building of our nation. As we open this year's celebrations, I invite each of you to participate fully. Let us carry our Creole wear proudly. Let us support our cultural events. Let us share our traditions with our children, and let us come together as one people, bound by love for country. This independence, let our pride in our land shine even more brightly than before. I take this opportunity to thank my permanent secretary and staff at the Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports, and Community Development. I must single out my team at the Cultural Division, led by our Chief Cultural Officer, Mr. Urson Matthew, who infuses our culture with extra touches of enthusiasm, creativity, and pride, ensuring that every performance, every display, and every activity during this season reflects the true spirit of Dominica and its people. I invite you to turn out for the Independence Parade on the streets of Roseau tomorrow for a first-hand view of their dedication and artistry on full display. It will be a true celebration of the vibrant spirit that unites us as a nation. I also extend a special invitation to all our Dominicans, both here and in the diaspora, our visitors, and those planning to visit, to join us this year as we celebrate our 25th anniversary of our World Creole Music Festival in October. As Minister for Culture, I pledge our government's continued commitment to safeguarding and promoting our heritage and to ensure that culture remains a pillar of national development. And so, with great pride, joy, and national pride, I now declare the 47th Independence celebrations of the Commonwealth of Dominica officially open. Thanks to all of you who have gathered here today to celebrate with us. Thanks to all patriotic Dominicans who continue to demonstrate true love for our beautiful island. May God bless us all, and may God bless our beautiful nature island. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Roberts. But before you run away from me with your lovely green shoes, the public needs to know that one of the highlights of the Independence season is the return of the Madam Wob Dwiyet pageant. We have had our challenges with obtaining participants. This year we're back with a bang, and we would now like to invite this year's contestants to be sashed by you, the Honorable Minister, assisted by our long-reigning Madam Wob Dwiyet, Mrs. Anne-Marie Wallace. And we start with contestant number 1, Mrs. Virginia Menz, representing Lubia/Walhouse. Contestant number 2, Miss Cynthia Talbot, representing Pichlet. Contestant number 3, Mrs. Angelica Gasper, representing Castle Bruce. And contestant number 4, Miss Evelina Blanc, representing Granby and Maho. Ladies, come a little central, let the cameras get you on everybody. Let's put our hands together for these lovely ladies. And let me thank the Honorable Minister and, of course, our Madam Wob for the sashing. I now invite our featured speaker, representing the Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Dr. Irvin McIntyre, Minister for Finance, Economic Development, Climate Resilience, and Social Security.
Thank you very much, our Chief Cultural Officer. Let me first recognize Her Excellency Acting Ms. Josette Matthew, President of the Commonwealth of Dominica, Honorable Joseph Isaac, Speaker of the House of Assembly, Ms. Melissa Popon Skerrit, Parliamentary Representative for Roseau Central Constituency and Minister for Housing, Honorable Greta Roberts, Minister for Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development, Ms. Karen Prevost, Secretary to the Cabinet, members of the Diplomatic Corps, okay, just realized, other members of Parliament, my colleagues, very well. Members of the Diplomatic Corps, Mrs. Letitia Lestrade-Wyke, our Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development, other Permanent Secretaries, Mr. Ulson Matthew, Chief Cultural Officer, Ms. Rosalind Paul, National Cultural Council, Chairperson and Consultant in the Ministry of Culture, Heads of Departments, Her Worship, Mrs. Rhoda St. John, Acting Mayor of Roseau, our corporate partners, our President, Ms. Dominica, our President, Ms. OECS, our President, Ms. Wob Dwiyet, our President, Madam Wob Dwiyet, and Madam of Madams, 2023. Okay. Invited guests, the media, the performers, staff of the Ministry of Culture, members of NCC, members of the Independence Committee, thank you so much for being here, and I recognize all of you. As we officially open our independence celebration, I extend warm greetings to every citizen at home and abroad. This year, under the theme 47 Years of Progress and Purpose, we gather with gratitude for how we have come and what determination for the path ahead. This independence, like every other before it, we are reminded of who we are as a people and the great responsibility we share in building the nation that we love. Since 1978, we have walked sometimes difficult roads. Yet, through challenges and trials, Dominica has always risen stronger, guided by the courage of our ancestors and the resilience that defines our people. Independence is our yearly reminder that nationhood is not just built in a day. It is a product of sacrifice and hard work. For 47 years, Dominica has walked the road of progress with purpose. Today, we see before us a country on the move, and our progress is visible across the land. Major infrastructure projects are transforming our communities. We see new roads connecting us more safely, resilient housing providing safety and comfort to hundreds of families, hospitals and health centers strengthening our healthcare system, and investments in education preparing our young people for the future. And you heard from the Honorable Minister for Culture the many other projects underway, including our flagship national project, the International Airport. These are the tangible symbols of our progress, serving not only as a foundation for growth, but representing opportunities for every Dominican. but progress must always walk hand in hand with compassion. Our purpose as a government is to uplift every Dominican, especially the vulnerable among us. I am referring to the elderly who have given their service, the differently abled who inspire us with their courage, single parents working hard to protect and provide for their families, and our youth searching for opportunity. We remain committed to those among us who are most vulnerable, knowing that true progress is defined by how we uplift every citizen. No one must be left behind in Dominica. Our journey of advancement is with everyone. This is why the theme 47 years of progress and purpose is so fitting. Progress without purpose can lose its meaning. But when guided by purpose, by a commitment to people, to equity, to national building, progress gets its true meaning. Progress is about people, and this is the firm belief of this government. We have always acted with the objective of people development at the forefront of our policies and decision making. But I wish to remind us that government alone cannot carry the weight of nation building. Our progress requires partnership between government and citizens, between the private sector and civil society, between communities and the diaspora. Independence calls us to unify, unity, and collaboration. It is a combined effort of citizens who share their success. And when we stand together, when we collaborate and pool our talents, there is no limit to what Dominica can achieve. Let this independence season strengthen our patriotism. Let us wear our national colors with pride, sing our songs with joy, and honor our cultural traditions. But above all, let us commit to working together hand in hand to continue shaping the future of our beloved nation. My friends, everything we do as a government is for you, the people of Dominica. Every project, every program, every plan is part of our mission to create a better life for all Dominicans. And as long as we remain united, there is nothing we cannot achieve. I wish to extend heartfelt thanks to the Honorable Minister for Culture and the dedicated team at the Cultural Division. I am certain that their tireless work, creativity, and commitment will once again ensure that this year's independence celebrations are a success. Your efforts give Dominicans both at home and abroad an opportunity to celebrate our identity and to pass it proudly to the future generations. And for this, we thank you. I encourage every Dominican to participate fully in the festivities. Let us attend the parades, cultural showcases, and community gatherings. Let us wear our national dress, speak our Creole, sing our songs, and wave our flags with pride. This is a season for unity, reflection, and celebration, a time to honor our past, embrace our culture, and commit to building a stronger, more resilient Dominica together. As we mark 47 years of independence, let us celebrate the promise of what lies ahead. And as we mark 47 years of independence, let us also stick together and stay together. With God's guidance and the strength of our people, the best for Dominica is yet to come. Together, we will keep building a stronger, more prosperous, and more united Dominica. May God bless you, and may God bless our beloved country.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. We now have a performance by the sixth form Cicero Singers.
will always remain true. We sing of your wonder, our voices we raise. Yes, Dominica, we sing your praise.
Thank you very much, Cicero Singers. Let's give them a round of applause again, please. And thank you all present, listening and viewing over the airwaves and online respectively. Remember that today marks the start of a season that showcases our patriotism and nationalism. There's a reason why we celebrate for almost 2 months. There is so much to highlight as we celebrate 47 years of progress and purpose. Blessed evening, everybody. Thank you for coming. Let us now stand for the departure of the President. Good evening once again. Get home safely.